Welcome back, guys. It's the Tightwad, and today we are looking at some plumbing. I am in my master bathroom of my house, and I went to put some towels under the cabinet and noticed that I had some stuff coming out of where the P-trap connects to the drain line here. So today I'm going to show you how to take off your P-trap to clean it out, and I'll also show you what's causing the leak right here. So the reason why they're called a P-trap is because the water rushes down the water line, comes through this dip here, and then goes out to our main drain. The trap is this part right here, and it collects things that shouldn't go down the drain. Really, only water should be going down this drain. But if you drop a wedding ring or something like that, I've heard cases where they've stopped in the P-trap and haven't been washed out to the septic tank or sewer line, so they've been able to be rescued. So let's go ahead and remove this P-trap now. You should be able to untwist these plastic nuts with your hands. If not, you may need a set of channel locks, which looks like these. They're adjustable so they can open really wide and grab hold of things, and they're very helpful when doing plumbing. But today, I'm just going to show you how easy it is to unscrew. You can see all the nastiness on this one. These different parts. Inside here, you'll see that there's a plastic ring, which is a washer, and it keeps the water from leaking. And this is the most likely the part that is failing on this P-trap. Since this is a dip that goes back up, even though our water's not running, there's water that's sitting in this section of the pipe. So you will need a bowl of some kind to catch the water when you start removing these nuts, especially this nut right here, because it's below the water line, which would be straight across here. You'll see it starts to drain out when I loosen it. So once I have this nut and this nut removed, the J portion of the pipe will come off, and it is going to stink, so you can be prepared for that. Remember, this water all just sits in here. And then if you look down inside, they look pretty nasty. So we'll clean this up, and then we will get it reinstalled after we get a new washer. So we're just going to set this to the side for now. We noticed that our leak was coming from up here, so now with both of those nuts removed, this piece will come out as well. And again, be careful, there could be some water inside of it. And this one definitely has some nasty stuff inside. And we will give this a nice cleaning as well. But the part we need today is just this little plastic ring, and you can find them at most hardware stores. If we look farther up the line, there's a nut up here as well. So while we're cleaning, we might as well go ahead and remove this piece also. And you can see it's pretty nasty, so we'll get it nice and clean before we put it back on. You can see that I've now cleaned out my pipes, and I'm going to start at the top. Make sure this washer is seated properly in here. And this one just slides up onto your main drain. It can actually move up or down depending on what you need for when installing your P-trap. So now this piece needs to slide back in. I have my new washer on here. I'm going to slide it in. Make sure my washer is seated there, and go ahead and tighten this up a little bit. I'm leaving it loose enough that I can make adjustments as needed, because I have to line everything back up. So I can see that I need to slide it in a little bit farther. And I need to pull this line down to go ahead and engage all of my threads. Once the threads are all engaged, I can make sure everything is lined up exactly right here, and I can start tightening everything down. You don't have to really crank down on them, but just make sure that they're all snug. With everything clean and back in place, you need to turn your water on high and check for leaks. So I filled up the sink with water, and now I'm going to let it drain out so that I'm getting all different aspects of the water coming through my pipes. Then I'll fill in this area to make sure there's nothing wet. I'll come back again tomorrow morning and check it again to make sure that there are still no leaks after we've used the sink a little bit more, and then I'll check again in a couple of days. So it's just that easy. You're removing all the pipes using the plastic nuts, cleaning all the pipes, and then reassembling them. So I mentioned before that the P-trap is made to collect items or things that shouldn't be flushed down the drain in this section right here. But this section also holds water. And because it fills up with water, it prevents gases from your septic or sewer system from coming up through the pipes and out of the drain and smelling up your house or even causing people to potentially get sick. So the gases would come up here naturally and they'll get blocked by the water that's sitting in the P-trap here. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you click any of the other videos showing on the screen right now, they'll open right up on your device. If you have any questions, post them in the comments section below. I hope you guys have a great day.